What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Browns-Steelers Week 8 recap as the Browns lose yet another gut-wrenching heartbreaker, this time to the Pittsburgh Steelers, by a final score of 15-10, and we fall to 4-4 on the season, and of course we fall to last place in the division, while the Steelers improve to 4-3 on the season. Now, if you're wondering, how did the Bengals do? Well, they lost to Mike White and the Jets. So, once again, this division is still very much in play for all four teams. And this is going to be a fun stretch here because, of course, next week, we got to play the Bungles. And you know they're going to be pissed off after losing to the Jets. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be pissed off after losing a game that we honestly should have won. Because you give up 15 points, you should win that game majority of the time. I mean, all around, this game was ugly. I mean, you know this game was ugly when the Steelers boldly decided to go for a fake field goal, which ultimately cost them their kicker because I don't know why you do that. I mean, the game was tied at 3. You go for the field goal, take the lead 6-3, you get the ball back at halftime. But no, they decided to go for the fake field goal and have Chris Boswell try to throw it. And in that process, he got hit. He got tested for a concussion. Don't know if he has one, but he did not play for the rest of the game. So the Steelers had to roll with their punter as their kicker. And, of course, that led to them not really trying to kick any field goals. So if we had scored at the end there, they probably could have been screwed because they wouldn't have had a kicker. But then again, knowing our defense, we probably would have given up a touchdown or something because I'll tell you one thing, Joe Woods is really getting on my nerves. My God. Guys are wide open all over the place, man. Playing soft. Like, damn, bro. Do you, not trust your corners? Who are very good man coverage corners, by the way. You putting them in zone coverage when they're really good in man coverage? Come on, Joe. What are you doing, man? Like I've always said, you're going to mess around and find yourself on the unemployment line if this keeps up. But on the bright side, Myles Garrett did get another sack, so he now has 10.5. And the way it's looking, he's probably going to break Jameer Miller's sack record. And he may even have a chance to go after the NFL single-season sack record. We'll see how that goes, because like I said, we face the Bungles next week, and I don't know how good the offensive line is. I know they improved it, but we'll see how he does. Now, you look at how Baker Mayfield did today, and I know a lot of people are going to put the blame on him, when it really wasn't all on him. He was putting some passes right on the money. It's just the receivers just could not catch them. Baker's only half the part. The receivers have to catch the ball. God. I mean, on that last drive, the last 2 drives, Jarvis had at least 2, maybe 3 bad drops, especially on that 4th down. But, of course, he also fumbled the ball when he was trying to go for more yards when he already had the 1st down. Sometimes you got to know when to just give up, take the yards. You got the 1st down, live to fight another down. But, no, he wanted to get more yards. And it wound up costing him because Joe Schobert, of all people, decided to go up and pop the ball out. So, yeah, that cost us there. But you look at how Baker did, 20 of 31, 225 yards. He got sacked 4 times. That's not good. And then rushing, Nick Chubb, 16 carries, 61 yards. Dearness Johnson, 4 carries for 22 yards and a touchdown. Jarvis had 1 for 5. Baker had 1 for 5. And Demetric Felton had 1 carry for 5 yards. And then through the air, we only got the ball to Odell 1 time. He got targeted 1 time, and he caught the ball 1 time. That was kind of a shocker. I thought we would try to get him the ball more, but okay. Jarvis, 5 receptions, 65 yards. David Njoku, 3 for 39. Harrison Bryant, 2 for 33. Rashard Higgins, 2 for 27. Hooper, 4 for 26. He also had a bad drop on the first drive for us, which could have easily led to a touchdown, but instead we wound up with 3 points. And then Nick Chubb had 1 reception for 8 yards. Felton had 1 for 14. Dearness Johnson had 1 for 7. And Odell, like I said, had 1 for 6. And then on the defensive side, yeah, Myles Garrett got a sack. McDowell got a sack. So, I mean, not really much there. Just all around, it's a very, very ugly game for both teams. But unlike us, the Steelers were able to execute when it mattered the most. And they got 2 huge touchdowns from their rookies, Najee Harris and Pat Freiermuth. So now we got to move on to face the Bungles. And I can already tell you Dashy's probably going to have a lot to say. Because if you look at how we've done against the Bungles over the years, we have owned them since Baker Mayfield came to town. Of course, last year, Baker actually drove us down the field and won the game against them in Cincinnati last year when Odell got hurt. And we'll see what he has for him this year. So that'll be fun. I do not know if I'm going to stream that game because I'll be at a family gathering in Ohio. So I'll have more information regarding that as we get closer. But, of course, I will not be streaming the Ohio State game. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Shout out to the Dog Pound as always. Shout out to all the Steeler fans out there. Steel Maiden. I know he doesn't make videos really anymore, but Renegade, Steel Jedi, Steel Twins, all the other Steeler fans out there. Of course, Steel Jackson. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Let's try to bounce back. And, one more thing. Trade deadline's on Tuesday. I do not know if the Browns are going to make any trades. And no, I'm not streaming it because the last couple of years I've streamed it. It's been one of the most boring streams ever because nothing happens. I think for the past 2 trade deadline streams combined, I think we've had 1 or 2 trades happen. It's just been all talk, no substance. For the most part. So we'll see if anything happens now that I'm not streaming it. Watch it be one of the busiest days of the year. Watch 15 trades go down or something. I'm exaggerating. It's probably going to be if anything, 4 or 5 trades go down. Might even see some trades tonight. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. But if we make any moves, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But until then, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. On to the Bungles. Bungles. Bungles, Bungles. Bungles. Bungles, Bungles. Bro, they lost to Mike White. That's kind of like us losing to Brandon Allen last year. Or 2 years ago. Ugh. Yeah. Freddie Kitchens era. Going into Denver. Lost to Brandon freaking Allen against the Broncos. Ugh. That's exactly what it was like. So yeah, Bengals fans cannot talk crap about us losing to the Steelers. I mean, they beat the Steelers, but yeah. Tough loss. I think we'll bounce back, though. It's just kind of ironic how, on Halloween, our receivers catch a case of the Butterfingers. When they really needed to eat a Snickers, they were eating Butterfingers. Yeah. No. All right, I'm out. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out. Bye-bye.